Hey guys, my name is Tiffany and welcome to episode 47 of Flea Market Video Game Hunting. So this is 2 days of flea market hunting in one episode. The first Sunday was actually not as good as the next Sunday. I did pick up this empty PSP case, and if you guys might be wondering why the title is Wii Advance 2, well, I picked up 3 systems on the second Sunday that I went, so you guys can already start guessing if you guys think the consoles will work. The 2 consoles that I asked if they worked, and they of course said yes, was the PS2 and the Wii. I did not ask on the Game Boy Advance, so take your guesses right now. So these 2 items I got for $5 each. 2 for 5, yeah. So the Toad Pin and the NES game were 2 for 5, and the Wii Motion add-ons were also 2 for 5. Here I got Mini Ninjas, and I got an empty case for Super Mario Galaxy, and I also got Dark Angel for the PS2. So the games were $1 a piece. Some of the cases didn't have the actual games inside. Max Payne I already had, and like I said, I only picked up the empty Mario case, Mini Ninjas for the Wii, and Dark Angel for the PS2. And something that I want to tell you guys is next week there will be no video, guys. I am not going to be going to the flea market on Wednesday, or this past Wednesday I didn't go. I'm not going on Sunday. I'm not going next Wednesday. I'm probably not going the Sunday either. Reason being is I'm going to go to the fair, and I'm going to save up that money and just spend it over there instead. So I just want to let you guys know next week there won't be a video, but the week after there will be a thrift trade or shop video. So at this booth, this is the lady that gives me good deals. I picked up these beanies for $1 a piece. I picked up the Wonder Woman beanie, and I picked up the holiday a beanie for Christmas, so I'll be wearing that in December. It lights up. And here is the second Sunday. I went to the flea market, and this is the PS2. So I got the PS2 for $10. No cords, no controllers, no memory card. It came with the game inside, but it was pretty scratched. And when I cleaned this console, it was missing a chunk of the AV, like the plastic. And it still had the pins inside, but it was missing the plastic. Like I said, this was $10, and yeah, so let me know if you guys still think it'll work. I will try to show you in the recap portion what I'm talking about. So $10 for this. Like I said, I asked the lady and she said it worked. And some people say it works, and sometimes the systems don't work. So we'll see if the lady was actually right about that. I only picked up 1 game here, and it was actually $1. Maybe I should have picked up more. But I picked up Dynasty Warriors for the PS3. So $1 for that. Kind of sucks that it didn't actually have the cover art for it. Let me know what other game I should have picked up. I mean, they were $1. I probably should have picked more up. But this guy usually charges like, what, $3 or $4, sometimes $5 a piece for games. So yeah, I only took Dynasty Warriors for the PS3, and here I got all excited. I was looking through these games, and I saw a Wii box that said Super Smash Brothers. And well, like I said, I got all excited for basically nothing. I found the Super Mario Galaxy game in there. It was pretty scratched, and I'm pretty sure he was either going to say $5 or $10, because usually the Mario games, he prices them up. So I didn't end up taking that because it was really scratched anyways. I did end up taking this though, Project Cars for the Xbox One. I tried to see if they had any more games. So I asked the lady, and she said $8. And I was kind of thinking about it, and well, I ended up taking the game. So $8 for this. On the back it says something like this game was pre-owned, so any codes or anything probably won't work. I'm pretty sure this was probably like a Walmart pre-owned game that they sell. A lot of Madden games for the PS4, as you guys saw. So this was 8. Let me know if you guys would have bought it for your collection. There's a little note that I said it that had in the back. The next thing I picked up, the clip is pretty short, I'm sorry. And it was a Donkey Kong van for $1. It's a car. I just picked it up because it was $1. I seen a lot of these on Instagram, like people collect these little Super Mario cars. So $1 for that was great. And this is the Game Boy Advance that I told you guys about. It had batteries in it. Thank goodness that it had batteries in it, because I didn't have batteries myself. I used to have batteries, but I took them out and I never put them back in. So I need to put batteries in my backpack again. But it had batteries, it does turn on, and you know, the speaker sounds beautiful. Sadly, no battery cover, but $5 for this. And as you can see, I don't know if you can tell, but the console itself was super filthy. I had to grab some disinfectant wipes and clean it as best as I could, but still, I'm gonna have to buy a tool and open that up, because it is still pretty filthy. But this game that I picked up, I didn't really get a good clip of it, but it's called Motocross Maniacs for the Game Boy. And this is the last thing that I picked up, the Wii console. I asked her how much it was, and she said $20. So I walked away, and as you guys can see, she said, okay, take it for $15. So $15 for this. Hopefully it works. She said it would, so I'm gonna trust her in that. But $15 for this. All right, so moment of truth. Tell me right now, do you guys think the consoles will work? I'm going to test the Game Boy Advance at the end, at the recap portion. But let's check if it has a game in it, and it actually does. I've never gotten a Wii with a game inside. Why is it backwards? Why? I don't know. But I was actually going to put it in like that, but I forgot that it doesn't go in like that. But anyways, yeah, we'll see if this works. It's pretty scratched, as you can see, and it's in Spanish, okay? I've never actually seen a language change on the Wiis. I've always gotten English ones. But anyways, hopefully this thing will work. Okay, it actually played the disc. I'm a little nervous, but let's just test it out. It is pretty scratched though, but you know, she said it worked. Why was it backwards? I don't know. But anyways, I actually spaced out on that, and I forgot to press the A button, so I kind of cut that part out. So yeah, it looks like it is going to work, even though it's really scratched. I actually have a copy that is pretty scratched as well, and it works just fine. I haven't played it in a while because this game is really frustrating to me. If I die too much, I just turn it off because I can't deal with it. But I'm sure I'll play it again soon, and I'm going to try to play with one hand, but you guys will see how that goes. So $15 for that. I'm super glad that it did work. Would you guys have bought it for $20? I mean, not knowing if it was gonna work or not, would you have spent $20 on that? I usually spend $15. That's the most that I've ever paid for a Wii, and last time I spent $15 on a Wii, it didn't work. Even though the guy said that it did work, it didn't read any discs. The disc wasn't even spinning inside. I didn't hear it. So there was $15 down the drain. But yeah, let's see if this works. Good thing that I have been buying AC power adapters for the PS2s because I have a lot of those. And like I said, a piece of AV was missing in the back, but good thing it does work. I'm probably going to keep this for myself. I like to keep all my consoles pretty much matching with each other. Like the Xbox One is black, PS4 is black, this PS2 is black. The Dreamcast is gray, but I'm going to try to find the black one. You know how hard it was for me to find a Dreamcast? I mean, so the black one's going to be really hard to find. Also, the GameCube is purple, and I want to find a black one. So yeah, I try to keep my consoles, you know, matching with all the other ones, so you know, none stand out or anything. And I'm not sure what if this game was because it was scratched, as you guys saw, but I'm not kidding, I spent like about 5 minutes waiting for this game to load. It was on this loading page for 5 minutes until I turned it off, and I decided to put my own game in it. I cut the video because I don't think you guys want to see this for like 5 minutes straight, but I got pretty bored and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna put in a game of my own that I knew didn't have a lot of scratches. It only had like 2 or 3, but the game that I put into that console was Beyond Good and Evil, and that actually did work. So look out how flawless this game is compared to the other one. I don't know, I think that's all they tested. They pretty much got tired probably on the loading screen too. And how this console didn't have the power adapter, the AV corridor controller, and still they said it worked. I don't know if they actually knew it worked or they just said it worked. But anyways, good thing that it did work. $10 for that. I kind of would have wanted it for $5, but at first they said 15, I believe, and then they went down to 10. So yeah, $10 for this. That's not bad. It was a very great day for buying the consoles. Like I said, the Game Boy Advance I'll test in the recap portion, but I had no expectations. I had no doubts in my mind, so maybe that's why they did end up working. But without further ado, let's get into the pickups. Hey guys, so before we get started, I want to let you guys know, those of you who have been asking me if I have a Facebook, I finally did make one, and the link will be in the description down below for if you want to add me. But without further ado, let's get into the pickups. So as you guys saw me pick up this case, I picked it up for $1. And I also picked up this Mario Galaxy case, also was $1. Pretty heavy with the manual inside. And I also picked up Mini Ninjas for the Wii. Like I said, it was $1, and I'm pretty sure this is in very good condition. Next game I picked up was Dark Angel, also $1. So $1 pickups on that Sunday, which was pretty good. And I almost forgot to show you the hats. This is the Wonder Woman hat that I picked up. At first, it kind of looks like the WWE symbol, or WWF, the old school one. And I also picked up this holiday hat which lights up, and let me show you that. So this is the hat. I shall be wearing that in December, so get ready to see that. So this is the AV for the black one, and this is the AV for the gray one. Do you see what I'm talking about? You're not supposed to see those medals there that you see on the black one. The piece of AV is chipped. It's missing a piece. But as you guys saw, I did test it out and it does work. But when I was looking at it at the flea market, I did not notice that. So it works just fine. And let me just show you the game that it had inside. This is the game that it had inside. So that PS2 was $10. And I picked up this game for $1. And I did check the condition. It is pretty dirty, but nothing that a cleaning cloth can't wipe off. And I also picked up these 2 for $5. I don't know if that's a good price or not. I never really use these. I either did have Wii Motion or I didn't. It didn't really matter to me, but I picked those up 2 for $5. And I picked these up 2 for $5. This little pin, as you guys can see. And I picked up RC Pro Am for the NES. If you guys want to trade for this, let me know. Alright, so the next game I picked up was Project Cars for the Xbox One. Now, the only racing game that I really truly love is Forza Horizon 1, 2, 3, and I believe they're making 4. I can't wait for that to come out. But the Forza Horizon games are open world racing games, and I really love those. I don't know if I'm going to open it or I'm going to trade it. I really don't know what to do with this, but this is a little thing that it had. This game was pre-owned. Any offer, bonus content, and online play must not be available with the purchase of this product or may require additional fees. Kind of hard to read it backwards, but yeah, that's what it said. And the next thing that I picked up was this for $1. I'm not sure if I'm gonna open it or not, but those are the cards that you could get, and this is the one that I got. That's pretty much all he had on the table, so $1, I was gonna pick that up. I might trade that. The next thing I picked up was this. As you guys can see on this speaker, I don't know if you guys can see or not, and yeah, you're gonna see the camera. So the speaker is still pretty dirty, and up here, I don't know if you can tell, but that's gunk that I can't get out. So like I said, I'm probably going to have to get the tool to open this because it's still really filthy. Even like the wipe can't get through all of this, so I'm going to have to get, you know, a tool to open this up and clean it. I actually put these in. It had kind of like cheap batteries, but let me grab a game and we shall see if it works. All right, so I have Kirby right here. Let me just pop that in there and turn it on. All right, so that seems to work fine. $5. I can't believe this was still sitting there. I did go a little late. I got there like around 10, and this was actually still sitting there, so I was so happy to pick this up for $5. I thought she was gonna say like 10 or something, but she said 5, so I grabbed that. All right, so the next game that I picked up was this. I picked this up for $2. He said 3, then I walked away, and then he ended up saying 2. So sometimes when you walk away and they really want to sell it, they give you a better price, like what happened to me with the Wii, which was pretty cool. So yeah, it has this hole in it, or right here. I'm not sure why, and as you guys can hear, it does have something in there, but I do have this tool. So I shall be opening this and cleaning it out. Alright, so the last and final thing that I picked up was the Wii, like you guys saw. And it came with this game inside. I could not believe it. It is pretty scratched, and I believe, yeah, if you look at Donkey Kong's face, it is pretty scratched. So I'm not going to be able to trade that into GameStop, I don't think, because they have policies against that, saying that the data could be corrupt and stuff. So yeah, I mean, I could always try at the same GameStop that I tried the Mario Brothers game, but I don't know, the scratches are like far too much. On the E, it also has scratches. All over this disc, it has scratches, like they used to like play frisbee with it or something. And I got everything with the console, so I'm not sure which way to put the Wii with these, because I never really had one myself. But that was everything that I picked up for those 2 Sundays. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Remember, I won't be making a video next week, but I will be making one the week after, a thrift trader shop video. And if you want to add me on Facebook, the link is down below in the description. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. If you want to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, the links are down below in the description. Happy hunting. Until next time, guys, I'll see you in my next video.